Hi guys, welcome to another video by AntiquesArena. My name is Walter O'Neill and today I'm going to show you some Chinese porcelain that's come in through the door. Please excuse the cold and how rough I look, I'm ill. Basically, about Wednesday or Thursday I had a lady come in. She buys and sells like myself and that. And she's come in, she does music memorabilia and things, and she had some Chinese porcelain and she saw my sign on the door saying I buy Chinese porcelain, broken or perfect for study. And she came in anyway. She brought me in a job lot. Some of it was English, some of it's Chinese, and I'm going to get to giving you a little look. Now I've got 5 pieces of Chinese, 4 pieces of English, I believe. So I'm going to give you a little look and a little talk about them now. Now bear in mind, I'm learning the subject myself. I'm not an expert in Chinese in any way, shape or form. I'm only now learning the subject myself. So if I make a mistake, please feel free to correct me. Or if there's anything I missed out or if you think you can help, I'd love you to comment, guys. But I'm going to give you a little look now at what we got. The job lot cost me £50 and I give her the Harley Davidson little toy I had, motorbike, by Corgi. So it hasn't cost me a fortune, guys. So all in all, I'm happy enough. So let's go and show you. Okay, so I'm going to start off now with what I consider to be the most interesting piece or the best piece of the bunch. Now, I could be wrong, but the minute she brought this one out to the bag, I got interested because I instantly thought that is the 5-colour palette or a variation of the 5-colour palette early. Originally I thought then when I started looking at it is in Ming, and I started reading, and then I learned that in the Ming dynasty they couldn't do this blue enamel over the glaze, so that instantly brought it then to Qing, the Qing dynasty. So then I was reading further and I was looking here and it's got this very soft pink. Now they didn't introduce the pinks until the end of the Kangxi period, the 1660s. But between 1660 and the Qinglong period in 1730s, 1735, something like that, the pink was very soft and feminine. After that it became darker and bolder. So I actually thought then, after all the reading, that this plate dates between 1660 and 1730. That was my opinion. Now, it's got a very bluey hint to the glaze, bluey green hint. The enamels look right. They look very old enamel. Let me see if I can focus in on the enamel for you. I'm going to add a photo at the So there's the foot rim, guys, for you. Quite a nice foot rim. I don't know where this camera cut off then, so I'm going to have to maybe repeat myself. You can see the imperfections and you can see the glaze there. That's a perfect image of the glaze. Look at that. You can see all the ripples, the orange peel effect, everything that you got to look for on the early glaze. As I said, the foot rim looks right. I originally, as I said, I thought it might have been in the Ming dynasty originally. And then after dealing with it all, after looking at all the enamels and everything, I do feel it's, you know, late 17th to early 18th century. This pink here definitely is a very feminine pink, which then brings me to the end of the Kangxi, beginning of the Qinglong period. So that's the first piece there that I think, yeah, that's a good one. Even if it was, you know, a 19th century copy, it's still well worth buying to have. But I do feel it's 18th century. I'm more than happy for people to comment. If I'm wrong, let me know I'm wrong. I'm not afraid to be wrong, guys. I'm learning the subject, but I do feel that I've done this one. I may have a chance of having this one right. And it is a beautiful plate. Wuxi being in 5-colour palette, and that was taken from originally from the Ming Dynasty, but we have the blue and the pink, which wasn't around in the Ming Dynasty, guys. So, what do you think? Is that just beautiful or what? So that's my first piece. Now bear in mind I paid £50 for all these pieces here, and I'm going to get to show you them all now. Let me move this one back. Next we have a bit of Imari. Now the centre medallion is far better than the surrounding painting. The centre medallion, look at that, it has a bird right there in the middle, and look at the quality of the leaves and the painting. Very competent painting. Here's the bird, there's the head coming up to the body, the tail, the wings coming either side. That is a very competent painting there. So the medallion is very good quality, but then you have this very loose lackadaisy painting around the outside. I think this is 19th century, about 1850s, 1860, somewhere around there. Let me give you a good look at the glaze. Put it down for you. Bear with me a second. That's a nice look here now of the underside of the plate, guys. Give you an idea what you're looking for. As I have said on numerous occasions, this is me learning the subject. If I make a mistake, feel free to correct me, because I'm only now learning it myself. Look at the shape. So already we have two really nice plates. This one could be better quality. If the outside was as good as the inside, I'd be asking really good money for that. This one's a little more interesting. As you can see, all hand painted again, but in the centre medallion we have a leaping fish. There's the tail, and there's the head of the fish here and the fins. Again, I date it to around 1860, 1880. As I turn it over, again we have this bluish glaze, all hand painted on the underside. Nice foot rim again. As you can see, none of these have got a character mark or seal, so they're not trying to be by any by an earlier period or anything. This one I do believe is 18th century at the latest, 19th century, 19th century. We come across here to another piece of Imari, which again I believe is 19th century. Look at the quality of the painting in the centre. Far exceeds the quality of painting around the edge. You have this sort of bow and arrow here, and that is quite a poor bow and arrow or crossbow. And look at the people, very poor. Yet the centre medallion is far better. The quality of this plate isn't as up to the standard of the others, to be totally honest with you. So I put this one really quite late, maybe 1880, 1890, something like that, just before they started marking. They started marking China in 1891, so I put it just before that, to be honest with you, in my opinion. I could be wrong, guys. Could still be another mid-century one, mid-19th century one. Let me see if I can compare the two. There is a difference in the colour of the two as well. So that's the additional Imari piece. This one here is a puzzle to me at the moment, guys. I believe, as I've said, early 18th century, mid and mid 19th century export ware, and then this one here is a bit of a puzzle. Look at the quality of the painting all the way through on this one. Beautiful leaves, and I mean nice. A nice border coming up then to real nice quality painting. Turn it over. This one could even be Japanese, to be totally honest with you, I'm not sure. Nicely painted around, all the way around the outside, but it has this whole area here where it's unglazed. You can see the wheel marks where it's turned on a wheel, then a little glazed section in the centre. So this one's a puzzle to me. Not 100% what this one is. Oh, excuse me. Interesting plate, very nice quality, but I'm not 100%. Cup and saucer here is English, guys. It came in with the job lot, but I think that's new haul, 19th century new haul. This one I'm not 100% what this one is at the moment. Got to do some research. I've seen it, definitely seen that. And then we have another little porcelain plate, again English in my opinion. I think that might go with that, so we may have a little group there, new old group. Not sure if that's Welsh porcelain, to be honest with you. Could be Welsh, we'll have to look into it. So I'm going to sell those, well that one I can't because I'm not 100% what it is. I'm going to sell this trio here pretty quick for 20 quid. And these will all be put away, but confident 19th century again and again. This piece, as I say, is full of question marks, but a real nice quality plate. You can focus in, there we go, you can see the wheel marks on the base. Interesting plate, very heavy thick porcelain too, guys, but the one I love is this one, without a shadow of a doubt. Love it. This is the one I've been doing most reading on this week. That is an absolute perfect picture for you to see the glaze, guys. So as I do more reading, I will tell you one way or another where we stand. As I said originally, bought it thinking it was the Wuxi 5-colour palette from the Ming. Then after reading, learned they didn't do the blue, they didn't do the pink until the end of the Kangxi period, 1660s, which then took it into the Qing dynasty. Pink, the soft pink didn't come in until the end of the Kangxi period. Until the Qianlong 1730s. So yeah, I place this maybe 1700, 1720 in my opinion. There we have it, guys. So what do you think? Nice little selection brought in for 50 quid. Not a lot of money really. As I said, to be honest with you, I'll put £50 in, even if they all turn out to be nothing much. I'd put £50 in just for the lesson of learning. I mean, if I did get a tenner a piece back either way, so I'm not really gambling my money. But I do feel that the one piece, the one plate alone, is real good, top fine quality. I'd love to hear your opinions on it, and to be honest with you, that puzzle plate as well. I wouldn't mind hearing your opinions on that if you feel you have an idea what it is. I haven't done enough research yet to know the difference between the early Chinese and the early Japanese. So yeah, that's a puzzle one, but I'll have to get to that one at a later stage. At the moment I'm concentrating on the 5 palette plate, 5 colours. I really do think with the shape of the plate, the glaze, the foot rim, the enamels, that is really early. But as you know, these won't be sold now. They'll go with a full collection that I've got, along with that Canton lid. Could you pass me the lid, please? Thank you, love.
Hi! I'm clicking on me.
I couldn't talk, my nose was blocked. This was a piece of Canton that I bought in Splot on Saturday morning, and I have done a video just on the Canton piece. I'm quite confident with this. I know how to date it, and I've shown you all the little key points, but in a video all on its own. So as you can see, I'm amassing a nice little group of Chinese porcelains, and when I finally understand Chinese and I can date it confidently, I'll sell the box and all these pieces together and make one really nice job lot to sell. I can tell you I've already put maybe £500 plus into buying fragments, plates, vases and so forth. Got to be £500, and another 400 or 500 into books. So I'm already £1,000 in the hole for learning a subject that, to be totally honest with you, for a subject that covers thousands of years, I know nothing about. But what can I say? It's a subject I will master. And by buying all the pieces, what can I say? I got more Chinese coming in this week, hopefully. She did say she had more. They gifted me a smashed Japanese vase, and oh my god, it would have been something in this day. Can you see that anywhere, son? The broken vase. Where did I put it? I put it somewhere.
Yeah,
you got it?
Yeah, it's actually on a plate. I think you missed a little plate.
I'll phone you back, Mum. I'll phone you back. I'll phone you back. I missed a plate. This one come in yesterday for 50p, and I've got to do a bit of research on that one, guys. So I'll show you that one in another film. This come in, and it is smashed to smithereens, and they gifted it to me free of charge. Nearly all the pieces a year. It would have been something quite spectacular. It's Japanese. There you go. And it's got figures running all around the outside. But as I've said, and quite rightly so, I would buy broken pieces purely because I want them for study. And to be honest with you, when you've got a smashed piece of pottery or porcelain like this, you can actually see into the glaze, the body, the porcelain. You can actually see, compare what the porcelain's made of. So I don't mind doing that at all. And this was a signed piece. It was quite something. There's the signature, if it focuses in. So that was quite something in its day. Now I'm not going to stick it back together. I'm happy just having the fragments. And I'm going to, at some point, have to buy Japanese porcelains, because I need to be able to tell the difference between Japanese and Chinese porcelains of the early periods.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. Without a doubt, my favourite. And even though I'm not selling it, I'm going to put this one up on my wall and display it. Absolutely love this plate. Really does appeal to me. I love the wear on the enamels, everything, guys. So what can I say? For 50 quid, you know, truthfully, I would have probably given 50 quid for that one, just because I felt what it was. Do you know, it was quite strange when she come in. Hey, I just spotted restoration on it, which also helps me think it is an early one. I'm going to show you the restoration now before I finish. And it is good restoration too, very good. They done a cracking job on it. Now I'm even more confident, if they've had this plate professionally restored, that it is early 18th century. I'm going to show you the restore. Never even saw it, guys. Goes to show you how careful you have to be with porcelains. I love her even more now, the fact that somebody is paid to have that professionally restored. Sorry. Okay, so here we have the plate, and believe it or not, I was just handling it. I've handled this plate probably 100 times now, and I couldn't see the repair. Is it going to focus in for me? Right there, can you see it? Right by there. You can just see the line where they've rebuilt the rim. And if I turn it over, Again, you could scarcely see it. Is he going to zoom in? There we go. You could scarcely see it, but it's right by here. This camera, guys, is utterly useless. Either I don't know how to use it, or it is just useless. But the restoration is there, so it's professional restoration. They've rebuilt the rim and matched the colouring really, really well. So I'm even more confident now that this is late 16th, early 17th century, because they wouldn't have gone to the trouble of having a professional restorer on that. And they have rebuilt the rim perfectly. Look at that. I didn't even see it. And I've handled it hundreds of times. So what can I say? For £50, didn't I do well? Got some lovely pieces for study, and as I learn more, I'll make more videos, guys, and show you what I've learned. Hopefully you've enjoyed having a look at these pieces. If you can help, leave a comment, guys. I would appreciate it. If I'm wrong somewhere, tell me I'm wrong. I honestly don't mind, because if you tell me I've made a mistake and tell me where I made the mistake, then I'm learning. So again, thank you.
Oh, I found it straight away.
Now I've pointed it out.
No, no, you wouldn't leave me handle it because he knows I drop stuff.
Miss Perfect by Ashley knows. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. If you did enjoy the film, I would appreciate a like and a share. If you're new to the channel, guys, subscribe and leave a comment. Let me know you subscribed. I'll give you a thumbs up. You'll find me on Facebook. I have a page and a group, Antiques Arena. You'll find me on my own website, antiquesarena.co.uk and antiquesarena.com. Or you can visit me in my shop. You can come visit us in my shop, 78 Oxford Street, Mountain Ash, Charlie Foxtrot 45, 3 Hotel Bravo, South Wales, UK, guys.
Guys, I will come down and visit you personally if you turn up in the shop. I will drive down if I'm not here, unless unforeseen circumstances that I'm not anywhere near the town. But if you want to pop down and you want to meet us both, I will drive down personally and come to meet you. How's that?
Right, what I suggest then, guys, if you come in and you want to meet us both, give us pre-warning and I can make sure Sandra's here for meeting you. We have had people come to the shop and Sandra haven't been here and hasn't answered the phone because she's been in bed sleeping.
Oh my god, yeah, I was ill.
So if you want to meet us both, give me a heads up, you know, let me know the day before. Oh, I'm popping up to see you two tomorrow, can Sandra be there so I can meet her as well? Or on the morning, okay, guys?
Or if you don't want to meet me, that's absolutely fine. I'm joking.
Or if you don't want to meet me, I'll leave you in the shop with Sandra. There we go, guys. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've learned something, because I know I have.
Yeah, I just seen that restoration mark. I seen it, guys, before him. I knew it was there. I was wondering what the smudge was. I thought, ooh, Tim X that plate.
Bye for now, guys.
Bye.